Welcome back, Magma3M here. We're going to continue with Star Rail. If you remember from yesterday, we were doing the ghost hunting and we fought Cirrus, who I thought was the final boss, but I looked at it and sure enough, it's not the final boss. So there's actually a lot more to do. There's just fighting, flat out fighting bosses. I'm not going to do that on stream, that's just slow and tedious. I did about 10 of them this morning. There's probably at least 10 more. I'm just going to continue with the stories. I think that's a lot more fun to watch, see what the stories are. Looks like we are at 421,000, going for 1 million. I'm guessing we're going to see a lot more after this. Yeah, here's one. We're continuing on. Hey fam, little guy, Gui needs our help now. Something eerie has happened during our nightly adventure. The ghost hunting squad is facing its greatest crisis ever. One of the members has gone missing. Okay, so we're just continuing with the same one. I think we're still just have to wrap it up. We'll see how, I think we get like 300,000 when we finish this. So that means we're almost done, but not quite. Oh, it's right here. It was 2 feet away.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
So Mr. Tail chose to be sealed once again? I thought he wanted to leave.
If I were merely starfire essence, then naturally I'd prefer to glide through the cosmos. But after being entangled in your human world, my freedom is no longer that simple. I'm freer than ever before. I'm going nowhere.
Oh.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
We're back where we started.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? Huh. I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Luofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am!
Yep, this was just wrapping it up. That's weird, they want me to go all the way over there. Just have to go this way. Everything seems in place. Strange. What was it that you lost? Was it anything important? You mean no harm and just curious. Curiosity is a necessary quality for creatures trailblazing magnificent feats across the galaxy. You convince yourself, and the restless discomfort in your heart settles right down. So now it's time to open a mystery box. You reach out and open the offering packaging. Your hand gets dirty from the dust on it, but it doesn't matter because you're wearing gloves. So your hands were dirty from the get-go. You pick up the offerings, study them for a while. Inside are exquisite foods, preserved and intact within the packaging, and of unknown expiry date. There's also some cute household items, beautiful headwear, and eye masks. You look at the grave occupant, seemed to enjoy life while it lasted. Just as you were speculating all kinds of hot takes about the grave occupant's life, a severe castigation comes from behind. I've caught you now. The villagers have been reporting a thief stealing from the offerings here. Put down the stolen property. I was just taking a look. I didn't steal anything. Taking what without asking is stealing. No need to dispute this. Come back with us to the Ten Lords Commission. We'll soon find out whether a crime has been committed. Seen a lot of tight-lipped people like you before. It's fine. You'll see just how ridiculous you're being once we get to the Ten Lords Commission. Be honest now. The offerings are all intact. I didn't steal anything. No excuses. Really? Talk is cheap. I'd like to conduct a careful inspection. These offerings indeed show signs of being opened. However, nothing's missing. The dust on the outside of the packs has been wiped clean. Huh? Ahem, looks like we were mistaken. This time we will let you go. Run along then. Stop touching the offering.
One for more followers. It's called professionalism, alright? I'm counting on you.
Breaking news. Unreal, Ancient Evil Awakened Ghost Hunting Squad recounts near-death experience. This is what you should do with unknown mushrooms. Spoiler alert, don't eat them. Work tortures her. See how this young girl broke free. First one, I guess. Almost impressive.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gwei.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gwei carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Let's sync up our intel as per usual. Remember to share the account updates. The General's Lightning Lord is so cool. So cool. So cool. This is first time seeing. Does nothing to me. I've seen it so many times, it does nothing to me now. Really? Let's get back on topic. Well, congrats to Huohuo for getting Tail back. Yeah, who would have thought that Tail was with Anya? I heard it was Tail a long time took Tail a long time to recover. Must have been tough. Hold on, something just crossed my mind. Are you planning to take a photo of Tail? What? Wait, how'd you know? Well, don't put yourself whoa. Feel free to speak up if you disagree. Thank you. Mingler? Well, if Mr. Tail isn't interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. First things first, let's check our account now. We're almost 800,000 now. Two new assignments. Haunted photos and colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. And then Little Gwei got some thoughts. Here's why Cloudford is such a ghost town. Visitor verification. Ho-Ho is now a visitor on our express. Yay! We have a new character. Fluffy Puffy Tail. Greetings. Do you remember me? It's me, the Heliobus, disguised as Wen Yuan's wife. The healers from the Alchemy Commission took him away, and they never came back. According to the Foxian tradition, those close to the deceased should present an item from their belongings. I'll offer him a kite at the Foxhome tomb in the Fixtral Garden. It will be my personal way of remembering him. Once this is done, I'll be waiting for you to seal me once again. See you there. Going in circles. Slightly different place. Let's just go here. If I'm honest with you, Heliobi have a free nature, and I've thought about running off before, but I've changed my mind and I want to stay here. Because of Wen Yuan, I've got to experience the feeling of love and being loved. It's both sweet and also mixed with a hint of bitter and sour. Like wine that's steeped for years and years. Is this how it feels to love after so much pain and waiting? I've never experienced such complex emotions in any other human before. After losing him, other people's emotions just seemed too bland for me. I lost all feeling in being a Heliobus for a moment, and fell into this illusion called being human. Please send me back to Ten Lords prison. Please. Hold him inside the gourd. Maybe merely a normal incense burner, but in a way it's outstanding. It's like an incense burner leader barking at its incense burner rookies. Whosoever wants to take on this difficult assignment, take one step forward, and seeing them all scuffle back in silence. For the sake of this wee little incense burner, and also to alleviate my intrusive thoughts, we should push it in a little more. Ha ha ha! You found me. Hey, I thought you were Furrynox. You spooked me for a second there. Ah yes, that's right. Furrynox isn't with us anymore. It got gobbled up by that wicked Cirrus. So I won't be needing this anymore. It's yours now. All because I pushed the burner in? Furrynox has a familiar name. Who's that again? Heliobus packing a Grande Rejuva pill. Oh, anyway? What about it? Would you think it was strange if you told you Heliobi have an extra dimensional pocket inside their bodies? You don't have to get all up in Heliobi business. Great, I'll take it. Here's something for you. It might be a little stinky, but it's also very useful. Take it. Well, I'm trying to think of other ways to reward you. Got any good ideas? Use incense burner to form a circle, leave a big boulder in an obvious place, float some balloons with targets on them high up into the sky. What if you just give it to me as the reward straight? I have no complaints. But isn't a sense of ceremony something on which you humans place great importance? Celebrating the day you were born, the day you met, the day you died, it's all just so tedious. So you ask, can I just give you the reward? No. Complete the challenge and I'll give you the reward. That's the rule. Whatever, I'm going to have another thing. You enjoy that gift, okay? Bye. We got a Grande Rejuva pill. And let's see if we can get over to that. There's probably lots of little special things all around this area. Expel evil, capture stray spirits. Mr. Wenyuan and his Roxy might have spent a wonderful time with each other. This ghost hunting mission does not comply with the rules of the Ten Lords. Please keep this a secret just between you and me. Thank you, Mangler. See you next time. $75.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
You hear that whining? That music?
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person. I can't bear it.
You decided to possess a different body. Why? You said the current one suits you since he's rich, loves luxurious life, enjoys staying home. Isn't that perfect? Right, but he's a Vidyadhara. There's always a smell in his body. I can't take it anymore. What's that got to do with being a Vidyadhara? He often misses the ancient sea, so he pours sea salt into his bath daily and claims it's the scent of the sea. I've had enough. Alright, next mission. I think there's 2 more. Grab our reward. 120. Sweet. 2 days worth right there. Babe, when you're alone in such terrifying. Coupons, please hit this link. Hey fam, even though my intentions tell me this is fake, I'm still a little worried about it. Wanna go check it out? Yeah, let's go. I wanna know too. Let's go. Thanks loads, fam. Whoop. fearsome monsters, pretty weak ones. But there are lots of them. Alright, let's see how we gotta cut through this. We gotta go basically straight on through to the other side. Talk to this puzzle now. Target man. Okay, these guys over here. We are missing one over there. Around. The address is correct. And it's packed full of similar warehouses mentioned in the post. So we've got the right place. But there's always problems with what's true and what's fake online. Maybe they're trying to scam us. Maybe the gust blew open the warehouse door, making it creak as though haunted. And they don't actually want to scam us, you know? In any case, it's worth considering that this could even be a waste of a trip. We shouldn't lose heart because it's still early and there's still time to go back and take a look. Little Guay, is that reasonable enough? But I've only just noticed there's a girl just over there who keeps looking this way. So, that girl, I noticed her too. But it doesn't look like a healer was inside. She should just be a normal person. Let's go and ask. And soon you'll soon find out. Cloudford is usually pretty quiet on weekdays, and we're out here ransacking the place. It's natural to attract a little attention. There she is. What do you want? Were you just staring at us? One of the girls looks like someone I know. You there, are you that famous vlogger who went viral recently? Little Guay, right? I am indeed, the name's Gwenifin. And if you're keen, you don't forget to visit our page, like and subscribe. Little Guay, that's not what you meant. I'm sorry, call me a workaholic or something. We're just strolling around here. How about you? I'm hanging out here. I got a notification about a courier delivery in the pickup spot that's nearby. Is that right? In that case, we won't bother you any further. There's nobody else around besides us. Let's take care of our own personal safety when you're out on your own. Everything seemed normal, so the squad decided to stay. There's another post from the user in the style. This post seems really similar to the previous warehouse one. Let's have a look. I missed it last time. Do I still have to look? Thank you for the reminder. Don't worry about the setup. Oh, can she do an undercover interview there? It's hard to set up that. Don't worry about the setup. She's got skills. We'll get it done. Internal radar is tingling, giving me a special feeling. Well, we trust our instincts. Let's go. Let's go. This is different from that post. Sushang and Huopo are still on the way. I sent them ahead to go find some other people had asked around about it. In all my time of hanging out around the Arm Alley, I've never seen any pawn shop here. No wonder why I've been walking around all day and still haven't found anything weird. That so-called scandal from the Post, it's got to be made up. Bad luck, I missed out this time, too. No, it's not bad luck. In my estimation, this is someone causing trouble behind the scenes. We missed out last time in Cloudford, and this time we were hustled again at the Arm Alley. I find this all really weird. The user has posted was Gwei Gwei Spicy Sour Sauce, and the post is by Sweet Boba for Sweet Gwei. I guess they like juice? Do you think it's the same person? I suspect they're from the same person. We've confirmed now that both posts are probably totally fake news. That means the person's deliberately speaking disinformation. As for the goal, I don't know who they are, so the motives for doing this are all going to be strange. But I'm thinking the person of this kind of person who would do this has to be one of my haters. And listen carefully to Gwei's analysis. When you feel slight lines blocking onto you from not too far away, instantly you realize something's wrong. Little boy, someone's watching. Huh? That's us. Don't show our hand. You lead the way. Let's just rush over and ask what's going on. Why are you stalking us? Go on, tell us. That's all. I shouldn't have tricked you. All I can do is use this money of mine to make up for all of your wasted efforts. I'm really sorry. I told you this isn't about the money. Also, as a miner, where does that income of yours even come from? You don't really take me as such a ditzy idiot, do you? Please. That's just a persona I put on for the stream. The real little Gwei is nowhere near that kind-hearted in real time. Alright. If there's nothing else, you gotta get out of here, and you do better, otherwise I'll have to call someone. At your age, you shouldn't just be studying hard instead of messing around. She wipes her face before vanishing like a puff of smoke. Is it really wise to be so tough on your fans? Do you really want to provoke your fan base? If I just placate her, I'm afraid she won't understand that Little Gwei is actually just a job for me. She'll think that I'm actually this amazing ghost hunter and donate all the parents' hard money to me without a care. Thank you, Mangler. We're lucky to have you helping out the whole way. Otherwise, today's incident is a warning anyway. It reminds me to knock down my fans a peg, otherwise I'm going to have to keep a distance from my fans in the future. Some words from fans new and old. Alright, another waste of a trip today. Let's call it a day and get some rest. What's this, huh? Is this a gift from a fan? Let's rip it open and see what's inside. Ah, it's from her. Mangler, do you remember that girl who tricked us into coming out last time? That fan of mine who was still a minor? Yeah, I remember, the one who made up those stories to trick you? What about her? Yep. I put out this special announcement before to act as a warning, both overt and covert, to her. And what happens? Today I got a package delivered from a Psycrane. She wasn't mad at all. She even got me a small gift. I never expected things to wrap up so nice and neat. If it were her, I'd turn into a hater. There's nothing valuable inside, just some snacks in this letter. In it, she said I seemed really care about my work when we met last time, and that I was pretty intense. She thought that when I was like this, I didn't ruin my reputation, but actually made me seem even cooler, that I looked more professional. I really don't understand her. Anyway, she mailed over some snacks. Grab some, why don't you? I've been thinking, I really should send her something back. I'm gonna do that. See you later. Alright, I have 2 more here. Haunted photos, I keep getting stuff in my pics. Colleague suddenly feels like a totally different person. What are the haunted photos? Actually, this one's 81. This one's 81, so they're equal. Wait a second, what's this one get? Expected exorcismics earned subduing Heliobi. Okay, we gotta do this one first. Gets us something better. Is it really that strange for someone to have a strong burst of ambition after being lazy for a long time? You don't think so? You're right. I have times when I suddenly feel inspired to work really hard too. It's common for outworlders like you, little Guay, to want to work hard and upgrade your flat or a mansion, or your star skiff for a giant ship. After all, your youth is limited and your pressure to survive is great. But for the long life society like ours, things are different. The majority of people only seek a secure life. But people think of all kinds of wonderful ways. You can't really say for sure. What do you think, Mr. Tail? The idea that anything that does not align with common logic must be the work of some unseen ghost in a very primitive way of thinking. However, if someone's personality undergoes a dramatic change without them doing anything, that could indeed be the work of the Heliobus. That really doesn't help us at all. I'm not the person at the center of the Angler mystery. How can I give an answer if I've not been to the scene personally? Even though the person that posted this didn't say what department they were from, judging by the name, there's no doubt that they're from the Divination Commission, right? Is it really a Heliobus causing this? Mangler, why don't we go and take a look together, to be on the safe side. Okay, let's go. Alright, contact the person who made the post, and wait for you there. It's Fushman. Ah, it's you. You really do work hard. I see posting on the Ghostly Grove page really gets things done. Well, you again? Why didn't you just message us directly? Seeing you now, I know exactly what your post was referring to. See the second. That's right, Master Diviner. If you suspect there are still Heliobi that are not cleared out from the Divination Commission, you can just contact us directly. I'm not entirely convinced that this is undoubtedly the work of the Heliobus, so I thought I'd make a post to investigate. As you're here, that means there is indeed something suspicious about this. How should I explain? When you were all assisting me in driving out the lingering Heliobi, our diviner Qing Chui made a great contribution to the efforts. I wanted to thank her and give her more opportunities to show her skills in the department. But for some unknown reason, her attitude completely changed recently. She She's been the first into the office and the last to leave. Today I have even received notice from other diviners that she's planning to quit her role as diviner. It is encouraging her colleagues to start a new business with her. That's so strange. Is it that strange to want to start a business and get rich? Do you not like Qingque now that she's a motivated worker? People are not naturally diligent or lazy. I do not judge anyone or either. However, when someone's personality suddenly transforms, it is often because of an external influence. I think there is something extremely eerie about this whole thing. Thinking back to my own encounter, I wanted to ask you to take a look for yourselves. Diviner Fu Xuan, is this Miss Qingque still here at the moment? She's currently over by the repository, talking loudly to her colleagues and fantasizing about her bright future. Let's go. I think you'll find this interesting too.
One zero is the way.
Qingque, I hear you're thinking of quitting. That's right, I found a whole new meaning in my life. You? I never thought I'd hear Qingque talking about the meaning of life. Looks like the Divination Commission is in for a big change. You're not just letting yourself give up because the Master Diviner humiliated you again, are you? Looking back on my life, I see all I have done is waste of time. All I have done is waste time. However, looking to the future, I regret this greatly. I have seen the path of destiny opening up before me. Explain. Looking back on past experiences, people only measure a successful life in terms of having clothing, food, and minimal worries. Without deeper thought, can these bland experiences serve as feedback to empower others? I have worked the same day over and over in the Divination Commission for hundreds of years. Where is the logic in terms of success? Where is the pinnacle? Where are the highlights in our lives compared to with short-life species? Where are the benefits? There are none. This is a waste of both time and money, and life. Across the universe, there are people with shorter lifespans than yourselves in parallel dimensions that use and reuse methods of lasting gains. They work day in and day out, and work far harder than you ever will. Yet you hide in your little delves and pretend that the billions of credits in your hands of the super rich have nothing to do with you. Then you're shocked when you find out that the rich have already bought up everything around you. Don't you feel your blood boiling? A faint pain in the left-hand side of your chest? Your desire is screaming out like thunder. You sense an abnormal atmosphere around you as a wave of manic emotion bursts forth from the bottom of your heart. Money, I want more money. I want a huge house and a starscape. No, I want a star knot. I want to pay off my 300-year mortgage. Give me credits, give me stellar jade. I no longer feel these worldly desires. Too small, you're all thinking too small. You think I am talking to you about money. No, it's much more than that. Just as Louis Fleming once said, I do not care about credits because I am credit. I am talking to you about the value of life and self-fulfillment. Only after these can you think about money. Then, where do you plan to start, Qing Shui? Where will I start? From this step right here. I shall leave this safe and stable job and begin my business plan. I will make Celestial Jade popular across the galaxy. Then I shall branch out into other dimensions. You're all welcome to follow along. All you need is to be like me and have a fighter's heart. You understand me? Clap if you understand. Crowd overwhelmed with a wave of exhilaration. People applauded every word. Her voice suddenly cut out and her face... What's wrong with her? It's an abnormal greed burning in this girl's mind. It tastes spicy. She must have been afflicted with some Heliobus's influence, Lady Fushan. Everyone stand back. Qing Shui needs rest. Please don't crowd her. No way. She still hasn't told us her business plan. Stand back. Get out of here. We were sent by the Alchemy Commission. With the assistant of Fushan, you disperse everyone and go to their secluded place. Something must be enhancing one of her latent insecurities, like did Carolum when it possessed me. Mangler, Master Diviner, if you're ready, shall I ring the chime? Let's begin. Alright, guess we have to fight in this to get her out. Alright, we've got... Ooh, interesting. Hey, we get our best character back. That's you by far, Kafka. And Welt is here, good. Should we save Bronya or should we bring over somebody else? I guess Bronya's a good help. Everybody's good because of that. We'll do it. We can do it. What is this place? An office of the Realm Keeping Commission? No, this is an illusion inside her head. Talk to the old security guard. Hold it. May I ask you if you are here for an interview or a business proposition? I'm here to see Qing Shui. Here for a fight. How about a game of Celestial Jade? I'm working. Read the room. What are you talking about, Mangler? How is this the time for Jade? Hello, we know Ms. Qing Shui. We are her close friends. That's right, I'm her boss. Tell her to depart from this delusion of fortune and come out to greet me. You know President Qing? Who on the Luofu doesn't? As for being her close friends, I'm certain that a famous person like President Qing has many close friends that even she isn't aware of. And you there. Yes, you, the dwarf. You call yourself President Qing's boss. Haha, that's a good one. What did you say? Why you little feckless... I'm so mad right now. Surely you're aware that President Qing single-handedly founded the Luofu Dynasty Corps and spread the name of Celestial Jade all across the galaxy. She's the highest authority around here and has a million things to deal with. Do you think you could just ask her to see her like that? You see this queue? The line of people that wish to meet with President Qing already stretches all the way from here to Arm Alley. Go, take a number and wait. How long will it take? So, we'll have to do this with violence. Fight, fight. I want to see rivers of blood.
Troublemaker. You'll pay for this.
Alright, let's see. Let's support this guy.
Lend me your strength.
He's got a pretty good one for you.
That'll take more than
Okay,
medicine.
if this turns red, I'm gonna use a weapon. That's how it works. It's blue.
Now, relax.
This battle is unavoidable.
Stand still.
We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's red. Let's turn on this.
You know nothing of the weight beyond survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, it's green.
Naughty child. That's better.
Timely treatment.
You'll pay for this.
Bye-bye. Aw,
Let's begin.
oh, look who, it's red. We gotta get somebody.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
That won't
There's
stop.
always a weakness.
Alright, it's red again. We need to use this.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Yep, it's green.
Relax. That'll take more than medicine. May as well kill them all.
What?
There's always a weakness.
Alright. Okay.
Stand still.
Leave it to me.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Bye-bye.
Relax.
Always get to kill with your follow-up attack. Not so fast. I know this is Mingler. He was a friend with President Qing before her great success. The other Master Diviner? Fushan. What's going on with this Master Diviner? Master, this is just a fantasy. I'm no longer the Master Diviner. Don't call me that again. I'm no more than a mere employee under the flag of the Luofu Dynasty Corps. It's my limited vision to predict stock fluctuations for President Qing. Remain silent. It seems she is even slightly grateful for my teachings. In fact, it seems that they've left a shadow on her psyche. What has she done to you? President Qing has been extremely kind to me. You pathetic wimp. Ah, please don't take this to heart. Shoot, Fushan. It's just an illusion, just a fantasy. There's no use tearing your throat apart, screaming at a dummy. If it's a game of Monopoly she's after, we'll give it to her. You have a point, Mr. Tail. Ahem. Miss Fushan of the Dynasty Corps, would you be able to take us to meet with President Qing? Of course, President Qing has been talking about Mingli for years. But you didn't realize I was so popular, did you? The concept of time in this illusion is a mess. Come with me, President Qing wishes to meet with you and rekindle your old friendship. Like we're going in the future. Or she's got a secret world or something. We found her. This is the Palace of Astrum, isn't it? You misunderstand. This is the Jade Tide Parlor now. With it, for great foresight, President Qing bought the Palace of Astrum out long ago. Guess President Qing is just over there inspiring her employees. I should take my leave. I ask that when you propose creative ideas, that you find paths for tile games like Celestial Jade to diversify. Create a new industry, ecology, and access the pressure points of consumers directly to ignite user demand. Remember, our slogan is Celestial Jade creates happiness. Our operations department plans to implement small micropayments of Celestial Jade. We plan to create customizable paid content for tilebacks, game tables, and players. Strictly speaking, tiles, hands, and players are all separate entities. Charging separately for them and breaking down user payments to further exploit payment potential is only logical. Our competitors like to use our lack of game modes as criticism. Tell me, what new game modes have you all come up with? President Chang. What a pleasure. I imagine you've heard of my success and have decided to join in promoting the great cause that is Celestial Jade across the galaxy. I'm actually here to bring you back to reality. I heard you wanted to see me. Actually, the Master Divine is worried about it. That's right, I was hoping to reminisce over the past with you as an old friend, but time is money. Let's get straight to the point. Back to the point, Mangler. If I hadn't met you all those years ago, I would never have gathered the courage to quit my job and start my business. What was it you said to me back then? The gears of fate are beginning to turn? To repay you, I have decided to give you an opportunity to completely transform your life. Come with me. As for the others, Shwani, find something for them to do. I don't know where she's taking you, but you must remain cautious, Mangler. If you need us, just call out for help. My Lofu Dynasty Court is dedicated to providing the most satisfying service to game players across the entire universe. Unfortunately, the rules of Celestial Jade are outdated. If we want different cultures across the entire galaxy to go crazy for it, we have to give it a new lease on life. You just saw lots of different game modes for Jade tiles. They all have a lot of potential. Average trash. Next one is common trash. Unpretentious trash. Please, this time, lackluster trash. Unnoteworthy trash. Swarthy trash. And numbers got nerfed to trash. Well, no way, it's all useless rubbish. Is there no 10x draw guarantee? There must have been something wrong with the drop rate. I'll boost the drop rate of Golden Legends right now. Here, give it a try. Every 10 guarantees a rare or better Celestial Jade tile. Make 10 more. There it is, the Golden Legend. One-of-a-kind trash. Filled with Celestial Jade tiles. Celestial Jade tiles possessing different levels of rarity, sorting can be colors of the trash tile. What do you think? Do you love how it feels? Golden trash? That's not Celestial Jade. Drawing cards won't make the game itself more fun. Awesome. What matters is how it feels. Do you not feel overjoyed seeing this golden sparkle as it appears from the chest? If you don't enjoy this, I will have you stay here and open chests until you can fully appreciate the fun. Oh no, this Heliobus is trying to use this as a way to trap me. As you consider how to escape, hurry knocking at the door. President Ching, we're in huge trouble. What is it? I have terrible news. Interastral Beast Entertainment has created a knockoff of Celestial Jade. What? File a lawsuit now. I'm suing them for copyright infringement. There's actually no worse news to come. The IPC have already gotten ahead of us to announce the new product. First them. We just needed a few technical adjustments. Mangler, should I take a gamble on this new game mode? It's a gamble. Big gamble, my friend. You can afford the risk, my friend. Why don't you save yourself the risk, my friend? I've told you what I think, my friend. I said, thirdly, save yourself the risk. You're right, I have to bet everything I have. Schwan, launch our emergency assets. We've already been bottom fished by the IPC. They've bought out all the Dynasty core stocks. It's a total wipeout, my friend. Why? Why has it come to this? Ching Chui's voice gradually grows more high-pitched and shrill, echoing across the corner of the room. You useless fool, you're fired. President Heliobus really has a ferocious temper. Even an aloof young girl like Ching Chui has been trapped in a vortex of fame and fortune. Although, when it comes down to it, these are nothing more than fantasies used to deceive the host. One push and they come crumbling down. Nice work. You almost fell through the bluff. I'm nothing like that imposter. I thought such a thing would be clear to you at the single glance. What do you think? I put a little pen together and easily crushed their dreams. The dream I have given Ching Chui will not be so easily crushed. Mango, listen to me. I have a way to make everyone rich. You must sign a contract with me as a representative of the Astral Express. Then we can spread Celestial Jade to even remote worlds. With the Express, we can get to untapped markets before the IPC. What do you think? It's not a great plan, not practical or realistic, leave her body now. That's right. Digging into the mind of my subordinate and planting unrealistic and foolish fantasies like this is unforgivable. Time for you to finish your mission, Judge Mangle. Separate her from this thing. She's richer than the ice.
Time to change tactics.
Alright, we can do a support. Or we can just hit, let's do this.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Stand still.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Time for a shot. Nap time. Let's raise it.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Component damage.
Lend me your strength.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Damage.
Boom.
Lend me your strength.
Thanks. You're too
Leave it
good
to
to
me.
me.
Stand down.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye.
Carter's
Boom.
wouldn't hurt a lot.
Relax.
Revenge will take more than medicine. To guard and defend! Crush them! That's better.
Timely treatment.
Stand still.
Time for a shot.
Component damage.
Body change.
Cutting the net. Relax.
Naughty child. Nap time.
We have Fiend Fire. Look. Took 5 million hits, but we'll take 7 folios, either opus. New exorcismics, that will be useful. Let's see what it is. Master Diviner, Mangler, and Miss Ho-Ho, what are you doing here? Miss Chinchue, you successfully lost consciousness. Are you okay, Chinchue? You've been feeling out of sorts at all? Headache, nausea, strange dreams? Actually, yes, I fell asleep and had a really long dream. I dreamed I got super rich. As long as you're okay. Alright. Don't let me catch you slacking off during work, and go tidy up the repository. Understood. Well, this won't happen again. Pat her on the head, turn in. Phew, Master Diviner's gone. I must have been possessed by the heliobus, right, Mangler? Judge? Miss Chinchue, you remember everything? Of course. You're all here after all. That and the fact that I dreamed about quitting my job and becoming a hugely successful entrepreneur. This is all too crazy. I imagine I must have attracted one of those spirits that makes people think wild things. Looks like the Master Diviner isn't going to press you on this. Aren't you really planning to starting your own business? What? Don't be crazy. If I have the energy or the guts for that. But the heliobus can't implant an idea in a human that doesn't already exist. Have you really thought about this before, Miss Chinchue? Well, sometimes, of course, but it's only ever just a fleeting. Seducing them to work hard for riches. So it would infect people with their human desires? Well, at least it has been dealt with smoothly as you do. Thanks a bunch, Mangler, Master Diviner. Don't forget, we have to minimize the impact of this incident. It's be best to put a new post on Ghostly Grove. Beware of predatory contracts. She made a clone to do her work. What happened next will shock you. Overwork leads to mental distress. Second one. Heliobus really are curious creatures. They come in so many forms. I wonder if that get-rich-quick scheme would have actually worked. If those Heliobus are worth trusting, modified birdcage to imprison it temporarily, bring it to the suppression tower to subdue it. Previously. That sounds like a great idea. we should use it to check every member of the crew, and we'll be able to find one. Show? Nothing here. Right on him. A few hairs. Whoa, what are you doing? Just a small test. Congrats, you passed. Don't treat me like a fool. Alright, Welt. Talisman is quietly on his coat. No reaction. Seeing he doesn't have any problems yet. What is it? You tell him about it. I didn't discover any strange occurrences in the Express recently. Maybe the problem doesn't lie with the members. Of course, that's where the unfounded speculation. You should continue the investigation. Got it. Thanks, sir. This shouldn't be the case. Everyone in the Express is normal. Where could the Heliobus be hiding? Perhaps it lies within you. Me? How can it be? Did you test me the last time? Forget it. Come slap it on me again. Finally, it begins to glow. It is within her. Her camera, I think it said. I can't believe it's really me. Is it one of the fragments that escaped the other day? Oh, no wonder the talisman doesn't react when it's on me. It turns out that the Heliobus was hidden in my precious camera. Yep. Dastardly. Ha! I didn't expect you to find me. If that's the case... Oh no, it's attacking. Please spare my life. Are all Heliobi such wimps? In any case, you should imprison it somewhere. Don't let it possess anything else again. Oh, I just escaped not long ago. And now I'm going to be sealed again. There's still so much I haven't done, so many sights I haven't seen. What were you doing in the camera? I don't know what fragmented you. First time I was aware of myself locked up in a dark space, I had not seen the outside world, but hearing the others talking about it aroused my curiosity. I didn't know your little box had so many beautiful pictures. I got distracted looking at them. Then I thought perhaps possessing the box was a good idea. I could take the chance to see all the beautiful scenery. You sound beautiful. What do you think I should do with you? In ancient times beyond my memory, the ancient ancestral Heliobi wandered around the universe without any intention or worry. And I think that was pretty good. I intend to follow my ancestral's example, leave the Shenqiao, rejoin the universe, live a life of freedom. I don't get along well with the Heliobi that feed on humans' emotions. I know it's hard to fulfill this wish, so no matter what you plan to do with me, allow me to see the scenery in these pictures first. If I'm sealed with my regrets, I won't be able to burn brightly anymore. What do you think? You mentioned before that the Heliobus's possession will do a lot of harm to the host. However, I haven't felt anything so far, which means it hasn't done me any harm. And since it appreciates my photos, how can it be bad? So I don't see what's wrong with fulfilling its wish. Coincidentally, I plan to walk around the Luofu again to take more pictures, shopping, and enjoy the delicacies. I'll bring it with me then. Let's go. Time to shop and eat. All you know is to eat. Sure, but I'll accompany you. Thank you. There are still many kind people in the world. This place is the best for you. Let me be your guide, remember. we are. Occasionally dragons appear in the water here. I was surprised when I first saw them. There are also dragons on the other side. Oh really? Why haven't I noticed that? What? A gigantic water curtain? It feels like I'll be put out instantly if I accidentally fall into it. Can the flame of the heliobus be extinguished by water? Don't even think of such a thing. You can't risk it. Curiosity kills the heliobus. Alright. Speaking of these parted waters, this is actually done by a member of the crew when he used his hidden power. Amazing, isn't it? Wow, he is so powerful. Who is he? He is Vidyadhara. As for the question and what that is, sorry I can't answer that. I'm not going to explain this, but I can show you what he looked like when he was little. This is what Vidyadhara babies look like. But if they live for a long time, they'll return to this form. Hence, they need to rest in the egg for a period before coming out again. I'm not sure whether to consider a Vidyadhara egg as young or old. From something so frail to being so strong, life is indeed a wonderful thing. If that's the case, how did you and the rest control the Vidyadhara and make use of his power for the Express crew? Control? No, he's our friend. Friends are here to help each other, and will not force each other to do things they are unwilling to do. Friends, I don't understand, but I strangely know you mean. Next stop, Roots of the Arbor.
Found it.
Hey, Bell2048. My favorite video game character? That is a good question. There's so many good ones. Sheesh. Let's think. What would be my favorite? That's a hard one. I don't even know. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? I apologize for the slight delay today. I tried changing a bunch of settings earlier this morning and it looking like they didn't work very well, but I'm too lazy to go back and undo them. But hopefully tomorrow I'll undo everything and it'll be better. What about you? Who's your favorite video game character? And thanks for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep an eye on it now that I heard that ding, so I know you're here. Slight delay, you can keep waiting or whatever. An inferior shell on the verge of becoming a flesh coffin. This brain has numerous emotions, but what a pity. There isn't any happiness except for bitterness, hatred, and disappointment. There's no value in testing it. Okay. Following the trails of human thought, I was hoping to taste some flavor to quell my hunger. What are you doing? Hey little fellow, are these two your pawns? How about giving one of them to me? What do you want? Please do not hurt my friends. Ha ha ha, your friends? A heliobus treating humans as friends? Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I will swallow you first before accepting your gifts. Come on, make yourself useful, flesh coffin. Here's the fight.
You'll pay for this.
We have electric here.
Lend me your strength.
May as well kill them all.
Time for a shot.
Relax.
Time for some hardship. Stand down. That won't stop me.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
There's always a weakness.
Since it's a small delay, I'll just take it too.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Nap time.
Stand still.
I'm okay. This battle is unavoidable.
That one was pretty easy. What a tenacious will for battle, cold and resolute. Dull humans. I'm unlucky enough to possess a Mars-Spark body, and now I encounter vicious bandits like you. Vile ghost, do you not recognize this item? Didn't have to use a birdcage. Oh wait, I did use a birdcage. When I was locked in a dark space, I interacted with my kind. From their actions, I've seen the way and experiences they had when manipulating humans. They absorbed the emotions of the humans and were influenced by their humanity. They became cunning, greedy, and ferocious. They were attracted by humans' thoughts, but became worse than the humans. I don't want to be like them. Little Archery, do you still remember you calling us friends? I think if I had to pick a character, I would think Riku. If you remember Riku, she was pretty cool. From Final Fantasy X. I think she was part of my favorite. Humans do not only have these negative emotions, humans are in fact very complicated. Sometimes I feel depressed or frustrated too, and I'll want to smash and destroy the things around me. But whenever I return to the Express to chat with Himiko and Mr. Young, tease Don Hung, or get Mangler to watch the stars from the train windows with me, I feel very happy. No, I feel at peace, like a star in the sky. It says where it belongs and exists as itself peacefully. I can't describe that kind of feeling with words. We humans somehow have the ability to think, to possess a lot of worries and pain. But at the same time, we can also enjoy moments of peace like this one. I guess it's a blessing for us from the universe, isn't it? I don't understand, but I can taste your feelings at this moment, March. Hehe, that's what it means to be friends. We've no need for many words, we can understand me instantly with a look. It seems we are fated to be friends. Come, Mangler, help us take a picture to commemorate our trip together. Hey, your photography skills are improving. No wonder I have you acting as my personal photographer. It's getting late. Thank you, March. I should return to the cage now. Heliobi are very dangerous to humans, aren't they? I guess it's better for me to rest in the dark. Is that really what you think, Archery? What I really think? I want to go beyond the sky. I don't know how the future will be like, but I'm also keen to experience that peacefulness you mentioned, March. What do you think, Mangler? I'm sorry, I need to follow the rules. I want to release it somewhere among the stars. I haven't thought of it. What do you think? This fellow is right. I can no longer strut around on the Shinshou. But I still wish to release it into the universe. After all, it's kind from here. its kinds from here. From there. I'll return to the Express for now. Let me know once you've made your decision. Alright, should we put it in the box or should we let it go? What do you think? I'm thinking we should... Have you decided what you want to do with them? I fully trust your choice. Release it back to outer space. Let it go. I understand. As I hail from the void beyond, I shall return to it. Very satisfied with this journey. Thank you. You as well. Little buddy, it's time to leave. She lifts the constraints from the birdcage, but Archery does not leave immediately. I wish to say our farewells as humans do. Farewell, March Mangler. I wish you will forever cherish that peace. So as they pass through the cage walls, through the train's window, and float into the spacious outer space, in that place, there are no deceits, no conflicts. At least in most of the space-time spectrum since its creation. Farewell, the duration of life and sense of time are completely different, and though you only met briefly, you understand that. You will never meet again. Excuse me, Mangler, am I doing everything? Is everything going alright? The heliobus has left. Has left the Shanchao. It won't be coming back. Oh, that works out too. I captured another heliobus. And I'm gonna take it to the suppression tower. As expected of you. You'd never come back empty-handed. I'll wait at the tower. Thank you for your hard work. Weird that she's texting and she's like literally 2 feet away. I know she just joined her ship, so not everybody got her. L2848, do you like cats? If you don't like cats,
Since
you might
when
not
did
like the
Fixed
screen.
Roll
My cats are
Garden?
everywhere. They're sleeping now, but they'll probably be up and around and
Everyone
they're like jumping up and knocking over stuff and doing tricks. You can see them at the beginning of the stream. Or every time I take a break, I just show clips of the cats. Pumpkin and Firecracker, they're crazy. Don't forget our routine. Ask me to remind you to make the post. Please. Leave it to me. Alright, we're gonna get to 1 million. Behind the ghostly figure lurks the swarm. Case closed, mysterious quantum organism. New filter brings false alarm. Quantum organism. Wikipedia. System error 5107. Actually, there was once when I was taking a photo, the picture actually showed a ghostly figure. I didn't dare tell anyone, so I deleted it and was paranoid for a long time. If the ghostly figure in the photos are all as cute and harmless as this one, it'll be great, but thank you for your hard work. See you later. We broke 1 million! We did it! Congratulations, everyone. I was window shopping with Woho earlier and ran into some people we knew. Woho was struggling to talk, and the other person didn't know what to say either. Of 4 people, 3 must be extroverts. And guess what? I won't say who's not one of them. Looks like we have to take it slow. a few rewards. Don't know what that does. It's a Fulu. We got 8 out of 8 of those. I think we're done with stories. Probably just fighting from now on. Let's discuss. Guess we're not quite done yet. Million subs special. I got a surprise for y'all. Hello, chat. All eyes on me, please. I have an announcement to make. Again? No, I'm backing out. Something this important has to be covered. Over at the Exalting Sanctum. Just tell them here and now. Nope. Where's your sense of ceremony when it comes to life? Looks like good news. Let's go. Come on, let's go. See you at the Exalting Sanctum. I also heard that Mingler and Sunshine's, not Sushan's, legend here. That was hilarious. Time to go to Fixco Garden. I think everyone knows the reason why. Let's go. Final stop is Fixco Garden. We've all adventured here. Despite being scared by the horrors here, this is where the meteoric rise of the vlogging career really took flight. That's right, even though it usually scares me half to death. But if we stick together, there's nothing to be afraid of. That's a good way of putting it. Give me a few more lines. Let me think about it. Anyway, it's a nice memory for we're all veterans of Fixco Garden now. This place seems like a great place to make a memory. How does everyone feel about taking a team photo? I'll take the pic. You have to be in it too. Requirement not yet met. Medallion with me to share all our wonderful memories with everyone. Young people sure are full of energy. Little Gwen gets it, and she's so cute. I feel closer to her than this blanket. And said this was achieved. So I was thinking of troubling you once more to post the photograph of all of us on Ghostly Grove. Whatever shall I do with you? Let me post it. I'm the best at posting. Commemorating this joyous day. Truly unforgettable night, no? I plan on staying a bit longer. Let me just say this one last line. Thank you, Mingler. Alright, we completed it. Congratulations, everyone. Now we're looking at rewards. If there are any. At this point. All tasks have been completed. There was more rewards. Alright, so there's a few more little things. That's just fighting probably. Or maybe they want you to talk to those little star things around. There's a bunch of those. Young girl, while watching your stream, I kept wanting to ask, that sword always looks so heavy. Is it real or fake? Of course it's real. My mama gave it to me, and I had to practice for an eternity to be able to manage to lift it. What incredible skill. Alright, so I think this is basically done. There's also this other quest for Fight Club, but it says you have to complete this other quest first, called Gladiator. So I'm going to go to Gladiator, but I'm probably not going to do it on stream. Ring and stage. Go to the Fight Club, have a chat with Scott. We'll see. I just don't have very much time right now.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Alright, Scott. The off season is over and the busy season for boxing is coming up. If the ticket prices go up by 10%, huh? Who are you? Do you have a ticket? If not, please leave. Hang on, judging by your strange outfit, could you be... Haha, so you're an outsider. I'm being blind here, sorry if I offended you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Scott, leader of the Fight Club. I heard that you're very good at fighting. You also look pretty good. I need people like you here. Do you want to join the club and be a resident boxer for this season? I'll mull it over. What do you say? Time waits for no man. So you're not here to fight, you must be here to watch. Go buy a ticket. I'm an honest businessman. Exchanging a few words with me won't get you free admission. I'm curious to see how strong the boxers are. If you're curious, then buy a ticket and see for yourself. If you still can't tell how strong you are, don't blame me. I'm not convinced? Then enter the ring and fight a few bouts for yourself. And then you'll see. I'm way above beating up weakness. Ha, you talk cocky, but if that's just because you're scared you'll lose, you don't dare enter the ring. You talk all high and mighty about the boxers being weaklings. Am I supposed to feel intimidated? Excuse after excuse. Really? You just don't have the courage, huh? I don't want to fight against ordinary people. My boxers aren't just ordinary people. Only reputed fighters are allowed to step into the club. Ask anyone and you'll learn why my Fight Club is by far and wide across the underground. Known far and wide across the underground. People don't buy tickets to come watch some unknown amateurs. You're so confident, huh? It just so happens that we have a few boxers in the club right now who are all eager to have some hands-on practice. I'll give you a nice little reward if you can beat them. Just in case you need any other extra incentive. What do you think? Bold enough to fight around? If I'm in a hurry, I'll make quick work of it. Cool. Alright. And we're on. We'll be on in a few seconds.
My friend, looking for a ticket? My friend, looking for a ticket?
Thanks everyone. Have a wonderful day. See you guys next time.